We are at Leamington Parkrun and we're going to enjoy a really incredible park walk. We'll have, I'm sure, a few of the local community, including maybe a couple of my patients. So I work now across all 8 practices, but luckily all 8 are signed up as parkrun practices, trying to encourage it in the consultation, so hopefully we can get even more people coming. So like endorphins, these are chemicals that go into our muscles and they help to prepare them and allow them to continue being active. But the actual mood state is something called endocannabinoids, which are these internal hormones that it helps to give you that sense of kind of calm. That's why some people, when they go for a walk, they can feel less stressed. Like, we also release internal opiates. So the same sort of painkiller medications that we take, our body produces them internally, so that aid with pain. So that's why, for example, when you do regular activity, in those individuals, they've got higher pain thresholds. Nature component is really important, and we shouldn't forget that, because just spending time in green and blue spaces, we know from a mental health perspective that when our eye perceives those colours, those shades of green and brown and blue, it relaxes, it feels safer, feels more connected, and even for eye development. So kids that spend more time in green spaces are far less likely to develop short-sightedness. So one tip, let's say you're walking with a family member or friend and you want to still get a workout, you still want to test yourself, but you want to spend time with them, have a good chat. Well, top tip is, like the gentleman we saw just now, wear a weighted vest or just have a backpack or just carry some weights, because then when you're keeping up with them, you're having to work harder and test out your cardiovascular system and your strength. And also what I love is that often when you've done an event, some of the things that I've been sort of stuck on in my mind, they just feel a little bit easier. That's what I love about either going for a walk or a jog or even just being outside, that shift in perspective. So my final takeaway is the perfect cocktail, maybe the docktail, the power of movement through walking, nature and our green and blue spaces, and community, so doing it with other people. Here, over the last hour, we've done all 3 in one go. So in our time-pressured lives, this is a fantastic way to inject a lot of health.